Yo, what's up, Devin? You're a bitch. You told me that you were... I wasn't even joking either. At the end of the day, I know damn well you tried to say all that shit about me, and it all came back to you. You and your daddy, you guys are hypocrites. That don't matter in the ring. I'm going to beat your ass. I guarantee you 420. It's on. You thought I was going to make it to the fight. I bet you hoped that I would have got pulled out. You bet you hoped that it was going to be some type of mental health issue. But guess what? I'm right here. I'm right here, and you're going to see me in about a week and a half. I'm going to knock you the fuck out in front of the world. What's up?
You know what? He actually nailed that. That was actually great. And here's the thing. So far, we've been thinking Ryan Garcia might not even make it to the fight. His face was twitching. The things he was coming out with were very out there. There's been a lot of conspiracy, religious chat that's been a bit far out there, right? It's not been your bog standard stuff. He went all the way Alex Jones. Let's read some of his tweets from the last 12 hours, by the way. It's not even like I've gone that far back for any of this. First one, block capitals. Fuck you. Just put out that energy. Do you know what I mean? It'll come back to you. Kanye thought he was invisible. He cool, but when you say the things you say, then it will come back around. You really loved Kim, and you lost her. Pouring a bit of vinegar into the wound there, Ryan. Pete had her. Well, that's sad. Still, you're really defending someone that the Fed's on, and the crazy thing is, you told everyone about him, meaning P. Diddy. And now you changed your tune because you exalted. Exalted, is that a real word? Can we just confirm this, please? We are in studio right now. We're getting word from our helper.
Yeah, it is.
Fuck me, this guy's got a vocabulary. What does it mean?
At a high rank or powerful level.
Oh, okay. And now you changed your tune because you exalted yourself higher than God. You are God? No. One cares about Kanye anymore. Oh, no one cares about it. It's the way he's, yeah, he doesn't write in the usual way people write, you know? He just starts sentences wherever the fuck. It's not a black thing or a color thing. It's a someone did something wrong thing. If Diddy did wrong, then he did wrong. I don't give a fudge about colour. The feds don't show up if there isn't any solid proof. Tell that to the Andrew Tate fans. I'm on Kanye neck. He can't respond because he's terrified. I'm on him. What's good? He tried to use Jesus' name to sell shoes and his whole brand. He called himself Yeezus. Bro is a fan of Jesus and trying to be Jesus. That's the devil, the one who thought he is God. Fuck Kanye West. Y'all are soft. What can Kanye do for you? He did make some good albums, but it's been a while. I fear God, not Kanye. No one fears Kanye. You know what I mean? That I think we all know that. I heard Kim puts her finger in Kanye bum, allegedly. Allegedly. As if that's some sort of accusation. Kanye sucks dick, allegedly. Allegedly again. Just in case, you know. I don't even care if Kanye gay. That's on him. It's good to know. Good to know. I actually did wonder if Ryan would start to all of a sudden act a bit more sober the closer we get to the fight. As it happens, the answer is no. Not every black person is hateful. This man is... Wow. Not every Jew is corrupt. Not every Mexican is illegal. Don't just love. Jesus is everything. Just to be clear, I'm repeating his tweets. They are not the views of True Geordie.
Does that mean you think all...
Yeah, I think the opposite. Just to be clear, I do think all Mexicans are illegal. Let's be real, right? Drake fucked your girl Kim, moved to the house next door to you. Then she dates Pete Davidson. Then you get a lookalike to Kim, Bianca, in quotation marks. That is her real name. And then you have the nerve to say you're the new Jesus? Laugh my arse off. You are a bum. Facts. Kanye is gay. That's okay. You do you. Diddy companion. That's okay. Kanye, the butthole worshipper. Sad news, but he likes it. No judgment. I didn't expect to talk about this today. These are the tweets that he's been doing this morning. I can't ignore it. It's mental. The fact that, like, the tweet before is Kanye the butthole worshipper, and then the following tweet starts, I will always be a voice for the children around the world. Well, if there's one thing the children are saying right now, it's that, yeah, Kanye a butthole worshipper. It's about time the kids had an advocate, and he's finally saying what the kids want to say. And follow me, please. I don't like weirdos. Oh, he's just so funny. So the concerns for Ryan Garcia's mental health are very much still there. Like, if he wasn't coming out with all of this, I'd be more confident that he had a better chance in this fight. This does make me worried. Devin Haney is the complete and utter opposite of Ryan Garcia. You know, he may be a little immature, he may have his own issues, but he seems razor sharp, very focused on becoming one of the pound for pound best fighters in boxing history. And when you watch him in the ring, out of the ring, he carries himself like a champion. He seems razor focused. He does not seem anything like Ryan Garcia, who seems all over the place mentally. And with Haney, there's been a real steady and gradual progression throughout his career of just technically getting better and better and better. And evolution is there. It's clear to see. With Garcia, it just feels like he didn't have to do all those things because his hand speed is so amazing that he can rely on that. And I think maybe he's done that too much. We remember Canelo Alvarez criticized him for his work ethic, and I do trust Canelo Alvarez's judgment. I mean, the man was a pound for pound great forever. Let's see what they've been saying to each other, though.
He's delusional. He's delusional. I don't know what he's talking about.
You probably don't notice you do it.
Do what?
This really reminds me of Tyson Fury back in the day, actually. Like, Tyson back in the day would bamboozle people and just get them questioning, like, what is this guy even talking about? He would fluster and frustrate his opponents to a point where you think, this guy's actually crazy. And actually, it probably stems all the way back to Muhammad Ali, who would do the same thing. So by the time you get in the ring with this guy, you aren't sure of anything, and therefore you're doubting yourself a little bit more. And it is quite a clever tactic. I don't know if it's a deliberate thing this time, though. It's one thing trying to get in the head of your opponent. It's another thing to be just tweeting randomly about Kanye West's sex life. However, if you can get a cerebral assassin like Devin Haney, who was so methodical, questioning who you are and that will my methods actually work on this guy, it's a good tactic.
We've been rivals since we was
9,
10 years old. We went to circus when we were little kids.
These guys had 6 fights when they were kids as amateurs, so we know the levels are going to be close in terms of talent. Ryan got 3, Devin Haney got 3. Now, though, it does feel like Haney is pulling away. That being said, I still think that the fact that they are so close in talent levels still gives Ryan Garcia a decent chance in this fight, compared to most people against Haney, who I don't give any chance. And I do think this will be an exciting fight. And don't forget, it is on DAZN. If you want to order this fight, you can do it using my link in the description below. I think this is going to be a great fight to watch. But don't forget to use my link if you are going to watch it.
I seen him picking up steam, like he was, making noise, and I felt like he got to the point where like it's time to run it, I feel like he's coming into his own. I am myself.
Everyone talks about Tank being the face of the division. He is in boxing fans' eyes. But globally, Ryan Garcia is the face of boxing, one of them. He's the celebrity. He's the one that all of the casual fans want to see. He's a pretty boy. He's all over social media. And he gets people talking about him in a way that these other boxers don't. And yes, it's partly because he's crazy. But the thing he's done for boxing is taken that fame and given back by taking the hard fights. This is something I've been criticizing people like Tyson Fury for and many other boxers over the years and MMA fighters of avoiding the hard fights. This kid had all the fame, everything to lose, and still put it on the line. So there's one thing we can never question. It's Ryan Garcia's balls. His brain, on the other hand, is very questionable. But I admire his bravery.
A lot of people like to say he's not a draw. I think otherwise. I vouched for him, and I said, nah, he got it picking up.
These two are business partners right here. They both get it. They're smart kids. They've been bred to be boxing champions, so they know what they're doing. And Ryan knows, if I completely devalue my opponent here, then what the fuck are we doing? I need to elevate him, because as he knows, he's the famous one out of the two. Devin is a great boxer. He's not a celebrity.
His shoulder roll was not the best. It was not the best.
But did I get hit, though? I didn't even get hit.
You didn't get hit?
No. Oh, I did actually get 3 times in the shoulder. Oh, you're right.
Ryan is so honest, it's to a fault. Like, in this situation, you're supposed to give nothing away. He admits when he's in the wrong. He admits his flaws. However, it means that when he says things that he really believes, it can be more impactful. And the fighter I think that this worked best for was Tony Bellew. When Bellew was fighting David Haye, he would be so honest. It meant that when he would insult you and he would say something that you're doing wrong, it would be more impactful. And I think Ryan's trying to be real as fuck here.
Sometimes I think fights are going to be hard and then it's over in like a second. Sometimes it's going to be easy work, and it's actually harder than I thought. So
I think that speaks a lot to the preparation of Ryan Garcia, in that the harder the fight he expects, the more he prepares, the better the result. The only time that hasn't worked for him is against Tank. I think he underestimated him in taking that fight when he did. He shouldn't have taken that fight as young as he did, and we can only hope he's learned from it.
I don't think that Ryan has got much better since the amateurs. Ryan fights the same way, does the same things. I mean, obviously he's got bigger and stronger, but it's the same thing. I think he's a one-trick pony.
I mean, that's damning, right? That's him saying, you ain't got better, and in fact, you're relying on one thing, and that's the only thing I have to worry about. And for someone as clever as Haney, if I'm in Camp Garcia, I'd be very worried about Haney coming with every answer and shutting Ryan down.
But what happens when I knock you out with a right
It
hand?
won't happen.
Okay, so you don't even want to take that possibility? You know
It won't happen.
you're being delusional. You know there's a chance that could happen, right? Are you gonna lie?
No.
You see, what Ryan's trying to do is have a really frank and honest conversation, and Devin's still in boxer mode.
I remember that fight too. I even got a point taken.
You did. I don't know how you won that. Bro, it's 3.
I beat the out you.
Yo,
What do
you
you
did
mean?
not, bro.
I gave you an 8 count.
You did not give me an 8 count.
You don't remember that fight
You
in
beat me.
Reno?
No, you beat me though. I'll give you that.
In their final fight, Haney was the better fighter. And 3-round fights actually probably benefit Ryan Garcia's fast hands and all of that. I think that Haney is a take your time, really figure you out. The longer the fight, the better for Haney, because he's so technically clever. So if he was already on top when their final amateur happened, I worry for Ryan Garcia as to what the gap could be like now. It could be massive. And I am a bit of a fan of Garcia. Before a lot of the recent stuff happened, I enjoyed him. But now I'm a little bit more like, I don't really know what this guy is anymore.
Do you remember those fights well?
Yeah, of course. Like you weren't good in the beginning, remember? Like nobody took you serious. They're like, yo, Devin's easy work. And then we win, and then I wasn't even worried about
And
it.
then I started beating the
I was beating everybody.
beating you.
You can tell they're going to be friends after this. There's a level of like respect and camaraderie there. They grew up together essentially.
Do you remember West Virginia Junior Olympic Nationals? How bad I beat the shit out of you?
It was a split decision.
Bro, how bad did I beat the shit out of you?
You never beat the shit out of me.
Stop it, bro.
You never beat the shit out of me.
Really
No, you
gazed
won that fight though. You won that fight.
For sure.
You did. I give you that.
I feel like I dominated.
He went in there.
that.
He went in there and he jumped on me. I wasn't ready.
Right off the rip.
He surprised me that fight. I'm not gonna lie.
I
So
did
then
go
after
right
that, I've been woke. I remember that. I still remember that to this day. So I'll never let him do that again.
No, and then I tried to do it again. It didn't work. I was pissed.
I fucking love this. It's so rare to see boxers be this honest with each other and be like, all right, I beat the shit out of you, and then it didn't happen next time I tried it. Because the egos in boxing are fucking gigantic. Men in their pride, it's a nightmare, right? They don't want to give anything away. These two, though, they're like, look, we're confident and comfortable in who we are enough to go, we know what this is. It's high-level boxing. It's going to be a hard fight for both guys.
The world watched him take a knee. The world watched him Colin Kaepernick.
Come on. Look, at the end of the day, Ryan Garcia got stopped by Tank. Tank is one of the most ferocious punchers around at that weight class in history even. To lose that fight, there's no shame in it. And a lot of people think Lomachenko beat Devin Haney. Ryan Garcia stopped Luke Campbell, who went the distance with Lomachenko as well from memory. So to see he's not on that level at all, I think is harsh.
What has he really done on the elite level?
I feel like I was
Wow.
handicapped. Obviously, I don't want to get into that
But
again.
you quit though.
I was handicapped.
But you did quit though.
Basically, Ryan Garcia was weight drained to fuck. He was also injured. There was a mole in his camp. It wasn't a great situation for him to be in.
So you have that in you. It's installed in you. We did see you quit.
We'll see.
I mean, he did quit. But, like, if you're already carrying an injury and you get a fucking rocket to the stomach from Tank, what chance has he got, really? He's just going to take a lot more damage and it's going to end the same way. And for those who don't know, there's footage recently come out from Ryan Garcia, who kind of must be friends with Tank through Floyd Mayweather, of Tank Davis beating the shit out of Devin Haney when they were younger. The thing is, Devin was a lot younger, so I don't think it bears that much relevance to now, but still, it's not good for the ego.
Do you feel like you can outbox this man?
Yes, I can. I feel like I can.
He said that with absolute confidence. And look, this is a man who says a lot of delusional stuff sometimes about all sorts, but I do believe he believes that. He didn't say it in a way that was to comfort himself, or he just said it matter of fact. That being said, it may be because of the previous experience when they were younger and not based on who they are now.
I feel like if I wanted to, I could outbox you. Like if I just move on my bike and beat you, I could beat you like that.
Please.
I just don't want to do it.
Please.
It's not fun to me.
I like that. I like that. Because that's not the way Devin Haney is. Devin Haney is a win by any means kind of defensive master, doesn't take too many risks. Ryan has bigger balls, or at least that's the way it seems so far in their career. Devin could surprise me in the long run.
I can't fight the way you fight, bro. I'm sorry. I'll be bored. I can't. I need to get to
I love it. I love it. Because as fans, that's not what we really want to watch. Though. I mean, like, defensive boxing is, I admire it in spurts, but I don't want to see 12 rounds of it.
That's why he was trying to get to it with Tank. and his ass ended up on his knee.
Bro, if I was 140, Tank would have got knocked out, and Tank knows that. You know how scared he looked in his eyes when I hit him in the second round? I swear, I never seen somebody more scared in my life. He was, what did he do? He looked at me and said, he was running, like he was terrified. And you know what he said? He goes, if I drop you like Luke Campbell, I'm gonna go after your ass. He dropped me and he didn't take a step forward.
All right, yeah, I don't mind what Ryan's saying there. I don't think it's necessarily all true, but I think there's some reasoning behind it.
On April the 20th, he's gonna run into something and I can't hurt him. I will hurt him.
Man, I can't wait for this fight, and if you can't either, don't forget, April 20th, it's live on DAZN, and you can watch it through my link, so I get a little bit of the credit. Helps me with the business. I appreciate all of you who use my link. If you're watching this fight, it's going to be a banger of a fight. And early predictions in the comments below. Let me know who you think's going to win. I'm going to do another video on it before fight night, but for now, don't forget, hit that like button, stay subscribed to the Pain Game YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.